Welcome back to GM Details. In today's video I'll be showing you that winter car cleaning doesn't need to be complicated. I'm breaking down a simple, safe winter wash method using just 3 products to deal with salt, traffic film and heavy winter grime. I'll be using Akem Automotive Wheel Cleaner, Bilt Hamber Touchless for the pre-wash stage and the Bilt Hamber Auto Wash for the contact wash. Then to finish I'm going to apply a spray and rinse sealant from Constellation Chemicals. No complicated product lists, no unnecessary steps, just a safe, effective wash process anybody can follow. I'm showing you my exact method, including why I skip the pre-rinse and apply my pre-wash foam directly onto dirt. Let's get into it. I was going to put some auto wash into the wheel bucket, but I found this at the back of the shelf with just a dribble of product left in it, so I'm going to use up the last of it just to have something other than water in the wheel bucket. First up then, I'm hitting the wheels with Akem Automotive Wheel Cleaner called Cleanse. It's a non-acidic formula, which means, yep, it's alkaline. You can use it neat on really dirty wheels, but for a maintenance clean like this, it's mixed at 3:1. That's 3 parts water, 1 part chemical. You can go even weaker if you want. Some use it in a bucket, some in a foamer. It's a great cost-effective wheel cleaner, costing around £5 a litre. But you've got to buy 5 litres minimum from Akem Automotive. I'm spraying this onto all 4 wheels, just like you would do with a pre-wash, directly onto all the brake dust and grime. No pre-rinsing first, as that can introduce a layer of water, so when the chemical hits it, it just flows straight off without getting to work on the grime. And with temperatures being below 10 degrees centigrade and no direct sunlight, I can allow all 4 wheels to dwell at the same time without worrying about products drying onto the wheel surface causing chemical staining. You could pressure rinse this off now, but if you like, you can apply a layer of the same 3:1 dilution of Cleanse as a snow foam. In summer this prolongs the dwell time, giving the wheel cleaner more time to loosen that brake dust. In winter chemicals work slower because the surface and the air are colder, so foam in a wheel cleaner makes a lot of sense. It gives you longer dwell time, better clinging, and safer cleaning when everything's cold and filthy.
5 minutes later.
That theory of a foam providing a longer dwell is evident here in the tyre wall. Remember, I diluted this wheel cleaner down by 75%. You don't need expensive dedicated tyre cleaners. Your regular wheel cleaner will do the job just as well. Speaking of cheap versus expensive, this tyre brush is working its magic on the Pirelli rubber. It costs just a little over £4 from AliExpress. I'll put a link in the description if you want to pick one up. That's been around 9 minutes the wheel cleaner's been sitting on those wheels and still hasn't shown any signs of drying. To be fair though, most of it slid off by the time I started rinsing. Just look at that satisfying rinse. These are unprotected alloys. I use a spray and rinse sealant on them every clean, but brake dust wins every time. Any other VAG group car owner will testify that the brake pads give off a hell of a lot of brake dust. Well, I don't think that's done a bad job at all, to be honest. Remember, that was completely contactless, with a wheel cleaner diluted down by 75%, and it's certainly knocked off more brake dust and grime than just a pressure rinse alone would have done, so I saved some time. And when you've got 4 of these to do in 5 degrees C, that's a welcome saving. Now, in the midst of winter, who would leave these the way that they are and move on to the rest of the car? Comment below. Not for me though. So on with another layer of wheel cleaner foam, in with the brushes to clean the barrels, and just look at what you would have left behind. more satisfying cleaning and no fallout remover in sight. The tyres are as clean as they're going to get too, with the white foam showing, so a great job for the Akem cleanse. A final spoke contact wash with a microfiber wheel wash mitt. These are actually from AliExpress too, so you might as well pick up a couple when you're ordering your tyre brush. Remember, it's free delivery over £8, so you've got to fill up your basket with something. May as well be some good detailing gear. With one wheel clean, it's on to another, and a little look at the tools and accessories that I use. I've got a nail pad, crucial for protecting the knees. You'll notice I use 2 buckets for wheels. This one's the initial dunk bucket. It removes the majority of heavy grit or grime before reloading the brush with fresh wheel shampoo from the main wash bucket. I've got a little caddy attachment which holds a variety of tools like wash mitts, brushes or sponges on sticks if you have them, and of course you've seen my IK foamer before hanging on the other side of the bucket. And if you look really closely, I have a snappy grip handle on that bucket which makes carrying that weight around a lot easier on the hands. And of course, vitally important in winter is to use your pressure washer gun to flush out the wheel arches. Salt and grit from winter roads builds up in here, and left to build up can cause rust and possible electrical issues with salt corrosion. This is a 2-minute job and is part of the maintenance clean of the wheel. If I was going to deep clean them, then the arches would have APC sprayed in and worked in with the Easy Go brush. With the wheels sorted, it's time for the pre-wash stage. Summer or winter, this is the step that prevents swirl marks people get. So I'm using Bilt Hamber Touchless at the recommended heavy dirt dilution of 2% PIR. It's one of the best snow foam style pre-wash products for cold weather. Mix it to the correct dilution and apply it using a snow foam lance or a pump sprayer. Touchless helps break down salt, grit and traffic film without needing contact. That means safer washing, especially when it's freezing. And its eco-friendly, biodegradable sugar-based formula means it's environmentally safe to go down the drain. Once applied, let it dwell. You don't want to rinse it off too quickly, let the product do its work, and then rinse it off when it breaks up on the panel. As you saw there with the timer, it had done its job by 5 minutes. In a moment I'm going to find out just how much dirt it's removed using some makeup swabs. You can see how effortless the product is rinsing off. You can just use a garden hose, but I wonder how much the pressure washer plays a part in removing the softened grime and traffic film. This is something I'll be diving deeper into in the new year with Touchless. If you want to see that video once it's uploaded, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. Every subscriber is very much appreciated. After the rinse, there's a dramatic difference from before, with Touchless removing that salt and grit from the side of the car. But is it just an optical illusion because the car is wet, or is it as clean as it looks? There's certainly more dirt remaining on the lower parts of the door than the top, and you know what? I haven't used all the Touchless solution in the foam cannon, so I'm going to reapply it just to see if I can improve the cleaning result. Great job by Bilt Hamber Touchless there. You wouldn't really expect it would have got the car as clean with just using snow foam. Honestly, if you haven't tried it before, get some to clean your car this winter. It's absolutely incredible. Now for the hand wash section, the part most people get wrong in winter. I'm using Bilt Hamber Auto Wash here because it's super concentrated, has great lubrication, and it's got special chelating agents that help to neutralise water hardness. But those chelating agents also help with that type of salt, grit that we all find on our cars in winter, so it's an excellent winter choice. I'm using a microfiber wash mitt here from AliExpress, surprise surprise. Quite a recent purchase this one, and it's surprisingly thick for a cheap Chinese mitt. Bearing in mind a lot of UK brands buy in these products and stick a tenner on it, offering it up as their premium wash mitt, but this one is quite pleasant to use. It doesn't have a thick sponge inside, which some people like, but it does seem to hold quite a bit of shampoo solution, and they're under £3 each. I thought the red and black colour combo was unusual, and like a magpie, I was attracted to the shiny. Two buckets, one with shampoo and one with clean rinse water. I just really can't get on with using shampoo in a snow foam lands, but if you like it that way, fill your boots. It's just not for me. So I start at the top of the car, get the roof done, glass, bonnet, and work your way down. Rinse your mitt between every section, and this is where a lot of people create swirls, especially in winter when the grime is heavier. And for the lower panels, bumpers and sills, use a separate wash mitt or pad. Those areas collect the worst of the winter filth. So Bilt Hamber Auto Wash is one of the most consistently praised shampoos out there, not because it's flashy, just because it works. People love its cleaning power, the fact you only need a tiny amount, and how it rinses perfectly clean with no film left behind. It's proper, no nonsense value for money. It's not the most exciting shampoo, no fancy scent, it's got no gloss boosters, no foam party. But if what you want is pure, effective cleaning, this is why so many users rate it so highly. I've heard people mention that this shampoo is rinseless, and I can see why they might think that, because the car already looked rinsed because the suds die off, but a good thorough rinse will ensure a streak-free finish. Well, so far in this video, we've saved a lot of time using just 3 cleaning chemicals, well suited to the conditions, and they've all performed well. As you may have seen in the final rinse, the car has no protection on it at all. So again, sticking with the theme of quick, easy and convenient, I'm adding Constellation Chemicals Ceramic Snow Foam as protection, as I've used up the last of my Bilt Hamber touch-on. So this is a ceramic-infused snow foam sealant designed to be applied through a foam lance either after I turn on the Karcher. So this is a ceramic-infused snow foam sealant designed to be applied through a foam lance after your wash. You foam it onto the wet vehicle, let it dwell, rinse it off, and it's supposed to leave behind a layer of protection, gloss and water beading. It's basically a quick top-up product, not a long-term ceramic coating, but a maintenance-friendly ceramic coating booster. But it can also be used as a standalone hydrophobic protective layer which helps drying, gives a smooth silky feel to the paint, and used regularly can make future cleaning a little bit easier. There's almost one of these products on every car care brand's product range. It's become very popular, and no wonder. The benefits to applying protection as quickly as possible in cold conditions suits everyone from the enthusiast to the mobile valeter. This one is called Aquarius by Constellation Chemicals, and straight away I don't like their description from the website. Aquarius Snow Foam Sealant is our new ceramic coat in a lance applied sealant. Okay, so Constellation Chemicals calls this a ceramic foam sealant, and that's the accurate term. It contains ceramic components after all, but it isn't a ceramic coating. There's no curing, no surface prep, and the durability simply isn't in the same league. What it is a very quick, easy way to apply hydrophobic protection and gloss during a winter wash. You can use it on glass, except it's best avoiding the windscreen, plastic trims and even soft top protection. Saves you painting on that fab seal. You can even use it on your wheels and even in the wheel arches, although this time I'm not doing the arches, but you still can. For this foam sealant you dilute at 1:9, so it's nice and easy to work out. And for a car the size of a Volkswagen Polo, you're not going to use much more than 300ml, so 30ml of Aquarius, the rest water, and foam away. Let it dwell so that the product can spread across the paint and bond for up to 2 minutes and power rinse off. It's that simple. First impressions, I have to say it's not that hydrophobic. I mean, yes, there is some slow sheeting going on, and it's an improvement on there being no protection beforehand, but it is cold, near the end of the daylight, and a lot of moisture in the air, which could all contribute to how the water is behaving on the panels. Or it could be the dilution needs to be increased, but there is definitely protection left behind as the panels are clearing, albeit slowly. So anyway, let's get it dried off and wrap up the video. Fortunately, the panels do feel slick and drying is a lot easier, as you can see the drying towel moving around easily. You don't need to rub the towel over the panels with any force, as that will cause the fibres of the towel to cause some fine scratches. Drying the glass first helps prime the towel before drying the paint. Just a last couple of winter tips. After you've dried your door shuts and recesses, treat the rubber with a protective coating like Autoglem Vinyl and Rubber Care, Garage Therapy Tyre Serum, Car Pro Pearl, or even Liquimully Gummy Fledge. It'll help prevent the door seals from freezing and tearing. And lastly, don't forget to purge all of the water from your pressure washer to stop it freezing and bursting internal seals. And just as the light disappears, apologies for the lower quality images as there really wasn't a lot of light left to get good pictures. The car is looking at its best again. A 3-product clean with an addition of a quick foam sealant to boost gloss, hydrophobic protection and easier to clean next time. I hope. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any winter car cleaning tips to share, please leave them in the comments below. This was by no means a video to promote Bilt Hamber, Akem Automotive or Constellation Chemical products. It's just a selection of products I chose on the day to clean the car, and I have to say the final result is very rewarding. So if you want to take a look at any of the products used in today's video, I'll put all the links below for you to check out at your leisure. I hope to see you on the next video. Take care. Cheery bye.